Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request 82. Click button, start video. I'm opening a new FLA. I'm keeping ActionScript 3. And this first layer here, I'm going to call it Video, V-I-D-E-O, Movie Clip, capital MC, so I know that's where it's going to end up. Go under the File, Import. I want to import a video. This allows me to browse for it. I'm going to leave this one here selected that's on my computer, and load external video with playback component. Those are the two I want selected. Browse for it. There's mine. It's in my desktop in a folder called Untitled. I'm going to right click on it and check its properties. And it's an MP4 which can play on Flash. And what I want to see is the details. It's 11 seconds long. So I'm going to double click on it and now go next, next, and it's finished. That put it in my library and it puts it on my stage. I'm going to minimize here a little bit down to 25%. Now you see that blue lines around there. If not, pick up your selection tool and go like that and highlight it. Go up to modify, convert it to a symbol. Make sure a movie clip is selected. Call it video_MC. Copy that. Right click, copy. Click OK. You can see it's highlighted around here, and there's a little circle with a square in the middle there, so that puts it right in the center. Open the Properties panel, and just in here paste in that name that we copied. Closing this property panel while it's still highlighted. If not, pick up your selection tool and highlight it like that. Double click on it, and now we're inside that movie clip, the video movie clip. Now we said it was 11 seconds long. We're roughly running, it says 24, but roughly 25, so that's 275 frames. So this is going to take approximately 275 frames. So I'm going up to 275, right about here. I'm going to go 280 and insert a keyframe. So there's where my video is going to play in here. Okay? Call this layer Video, V-I-D-E-O. And let's go back to scene 1 for a minute. And let's just test this out. Control, test movie, test. Takes a while. And there's my video as I'm making it. And it comes back to about here and stops. Okay, so that's working good. Double click on it. I'm back inside the movie clip called Video. Click on that first frame, get that blue and get that fuzzy square and pull it one to the right so it's not on frame 1. Lock that layer, insert layer, call it ActionScript, AS. Select frame 1, open the Actions panel right here, and STOP, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon, so it stops there. And now if we tested it, it should not play. This movie test. It's not playing. Good. So now we want to go back to scene 1. Lock that layer, insert a layer, call it Button, B-U-T-T-O-N, and we're going to put a button on that layer. So let's make this 100% again. I'm going to pick up my selection tool, making it a square. Doesn't matter what colors you have, and I'm going to put in a blue square for a blue button. Pick up my selection tool. Oops. Pick up my selection tool, highlight it, modify, convert to a symbol, make sure button is selected this time. I'm going to call it Button, B-U-T-T-O-N, shift_BTN. Copy that. Close that, open the property panel, and there it is, button, button, paste it in for an instance name. Lock that button layer, insert layer, call it Action Script, AS. Select that first frame, open the Actions panel, and type. Button underscore BTN, that's that blue button we just made, capital B, period. Add event listener, small a, capital E, capital L, that turns blue. Open bracket, most event, capital M, capital E, that turns blue, period. Click is all capitals, C-L-I-C-K, all capital letters. Comma, that comma is black, and I'm using the word start, S-T-A-R-T. You can use any word you want here as long as it's not a reserved word and as long as it doesn't change colors other than black. Close bracket, semicolon, function, F-U-N-C-T-I-O-N, turns purple. You can copy whatever word you had here, mine is start, and paste it in here. Open bracket, event, E-V-E-N-T, turns blue, colon, mouse event, capital M, capital E, you can copy that and paste it there. Close bracket, colon, void, void turns the same color as function. And now there's an open curly bracket. And as you type this in, this closed curly bracket will appear. If not, you have to put it in. And video underscore MC, that's the video, movie clip, period. Go to and play, small g, small t, capital A, capital P, that will turn blue. Open bracket, 2, close bracket, semicolon, and I said there's a closed curly bracket. So when I press that button, it's going to send me to frame 2, which will run that movie clip. Test movie test. Movie clip's not running. I click, and the movie clip runs. Running. Mine will do this, go over here. This is whatever your movie clip was. Mine will go back to about here and stop. Good. That's it. Now, the request was to have, when this finishes, is to jump to a frame 2. So I'm going to lock all my layers. I'm on scene 1. Select the buttons layer. Insert a layer. Call it IMAGE, image. Just giving it a name. Select in frame 2. Insert a blank keyframe. And on frame 2, I'm just going to pick up the text tool and write F-R-A-M-E frame 2. That's there. Now, if I ran it like this, I would get a problem. I would get some problems. So what I got to do is click here and here, like that, and right-click Insert Keyframes. So now, when we have to get back to the video movie clip and do some coding in there. So lock all my layers. Open the library panel. Double click on this video movie clip. And way up the end here, at the very end, click here, insert a blank keyframe. Select that frame, open the Actions panel, and in here, type. Movie clip, capital M, capital C, turns blue, open bracket, parent, P-A-R-E-N-T, turns blue, close bracket, period. Go to and stop, small g, small t, capital A, capital S, that all turns blue. Open bracket 2, close bracket, semicolon. This sends me to frame 2 of the main timeline. Select here, enter, up here, G-O-T-O, go to, A, capital A-N-D, capital S-T-O-P, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon, and inside of here, put a 1 rather. So this line here will send me back to frame 1 here where I'll stop, and this line here sends me to frame 2 of the main timeline. So if I have everything done right, test movie test. Hope no errors, please. Now why is this doing this? This is doing this because I need a stop somewhere. And it's probably in that movie clip. Back to that video. I have a stop there. Oh, it must be on scene 1. Scene 1. I have to stop here. What was happening, it was going frame 1, frame 2, frame 1, frame 2, STOP, open, close, semicolon. Should be all right now. Test movie test. It stopped on scene 1. The movie clip's not running. I click it, the movie clip runs. That's the movie clip. It's running. Goes up here again, goes over, mine goes up to about here and then stops and sends me back to frame 2 on scene 1. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.